Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 33 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Iroquois. And like I've said on the last video, we're stuck between a bit of a rock and a hard place. The only people we've got over here really is sort of Spain and Britain. There's a little bit of Portugal, but they're allied with Spain anyway, so we can't really attack anybody, we can't really grow and expand other than by colonisation. So I asked you guys on the last video, and bear in mind I'm recording this video directly after, so I haven't had a chance to read your comments yet. But I asked you guys on the last video to let me know what you think, leave your opinions. Should we carry on with this campaign, or should we just abandon it and get ready for Mandate of Heaven? I'm still interested to know what your opinions are on that matter, so please do comment on this video as well, because it won't have been decided at this point. Now I do still need to upgrade quite a few of these ships, and we've got a fair bit of money now as well. Not as much as I would like. Let's go ahead and detach the obsolete ships. We cannot afford to upgrade all of the obsolete ships. Oh, no, it's just the obsolete ships that I want selected, actually. Recall Diplomat. So, you are the obsolete ships, are you not? 503 ducats. Let's go and split them in half. Send half of you home. And then the other half, we will send you back on protecting trade in Chesapeake Bay. And then we'll detach the other half when it is time. So, you guys are all going to get upgraded. Costs us a fair bit of money. Guess Spain still doesn't want to be our friend. Yeah, our navy strength and army strength hasn't really increased, despite the fact that I have been upping the numbers. Our diplomatic reputation's going up, but we just can't really get rid of that. Even if we stopped being rival to Portugal, we'd only lose 50 opinion malice there. Definitely go ahead and take the admin tech. That gives us some more production efficiency. We're now one tech away from getting another idea group, and we could take a Diplo one because we're sort of ahead with Diplo at the moment. So that is good. I want to try and get a military tech next. Things are quite slow. We're sort of even focused. So if we took away from there, we'd be 9... No, we'd be 8... 8, 10, 6... We have caught up on admin though. We're at maximum stability. We're not taking any provinces. I'm almost tempted to just concentrate on military now. So let's go ahead and do that. They're fairly evenly split across the board now. So we'll do it that way. We've still got that provincial unrest. We have lost our military dude. Now these guys are good, but they cost a fortune, so we're not going to bother with them right away. Let's get back over here, because we've still got this potential rebel faction here. We don't need this window open anymore, but we are converting over the culture, so we should be able to deal with that. That unrest should tick up fairly slowly. I'm not too concerned. Some more trade efficiency. What are we doing now? We're making 20 ducats a month still. You guys have probably all upgraded by now. So hard to try and bandbox things in this game when auto-saves. So you go back to protecting trade in Chesapeake Bay. And then if we take the main navy and detach the obsolete ships again, we can get you over here. There, did we not? No, we took the fleet that didn't need upgrading. This is the fleet that should be... I always think that when you click on the detached... when you click on the detach obsolete ships, that those will be the ones that are selected, not the ones that you haven't selected. So you are the guys that need upgrading. And then when you've upgraded, go back to protecting trade in Chesapeake Bay. There we go, making money again. We have no loans. We could buy up the next institution. I don't really think we need to. Saying that, I'm not used to playing this game on speed 4. Most of the time I play it on speed 3 and drop it down to speed 2 when I'm in combat. And because I've been playing it on speed 4 for quite a lot of the game, I mean, I know some of the later videos were down to speed 3, but a lot of this game has been played on speed 4. And I've not been pausing it nearly as much because I haven't had nearly as much to do. But you'll notice we're only on episode 33, and we are already 3/4 of the way through the game. In fact, we are in November of 1729. The game ends in January of 1821. So we're actually very, very close to the end of the game as it is. So this isn't going to be one of my usually U4 series that makes it up to 100 episodes anyway. Gain some tariffs from California, I suppose. We're still, like, 0 in score. We're not even in the top 10. Colony is done, so let's go ahead and make it a core. And where do we want to move next? I suppose we could do Missouri. Unless we want to move into some of these provinces that might have better development, like, for example, Kentucky. So let's go ahead and get over there. We can take a new tech, which would be Diplotech. We might as well. Again, it does reduce the chances of... So we've got Imperialism CBs now. So we can basically go and declare a war against anybody we like. Now, we're going to save up for the next military tech here. So, yeah. If we go have a quick look at the ledger and country and score. So, we're not particularly high. If we can even find us here. Let's just find the player. It's the easiest way of doing it. So, we're currently 125th. Which is not great. You know, we are low behind. But there again, when you consider 125th out of 180, that's not too bad. These are only the countries we know about as well. Would have been nice to have been a little bit higher up, but yeah, playing as a Native American, you're very unlikely to ever get into the top 10. We've lost another one of our generals again, but it doesn't matter too much because they're all pretty crappy anyway. Gain the admin power or the ducats. We're making plenty of money, so let's take the free admin power. And we can go ahead soon and get another admin tech. That'll give us another tech group. We have a call to arms. Wow, Great Britain is requesting we come to their aid in the British-Scandinavian War against Scandinavia, Austria, Pomerania, Spain, Spanish West Indies, French Mexico, New Granada, Pacifico Norte, and Oregon. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say no. Because let's be honest, if I got into that war, things would go very, very bad. Subjects have high liberty desire. That's Breton La Planta. Is there anything we can do to help you there? Decreasing tariffs would lower their desires slightly. I guess it was our Diplo reputation or trust that took a hit. Improve relations is at 82. This doesn't mean they're going to revolt. We will go and try and improve relations over there. If I can find it. There we go. Yeah, it would have been absolutely ridiculous for me to try and get involved in that war. Because we'd have been fighting French, Mexico, and Oregon, and yeah, it just would have been really bad for us. I've got no doubts about that at all. So Spain, you still wouldn't want to ally anyway. And Britain's, yeah, because trust is now -8. Britain is no longer my friend. We should definitely keep improving relations with them, though. We might be able to reform the alliance. Yeah, recently dishonoured the alliance. But we might be able to get it all back afterwards. As if Great Britain survives. I mean, they're in a war with Spain and Scandinavia. They're probably screwed. We'll maintain that diplomat there. Yeah, we'd have been in so much trouble if we'd have honoured that alliance. There was absolutely no point in doing it at all. This will burn down slowly. They're not paying us any money currently, which is unfortunate, but we're still making plenty. So we don't mind too much there. How is that conversion coming along? Slow going. March of 34. You're just going to stay there. Keep sucking up as much as possible. We can take another tech, which is military. We definitely want to take it. That gives us access to better cannons. Let's go with that. And again, look at our military tech compared to Spain. They're 26 and we were 21. They were 5 military techs ahead of us. We could go ahead and rival Great Britain, but I really don't want to. Seems like a really, really stupid thing to do. So yeah, I guess we just keep colonising. Yeah, Britain's just going to get wrecked in this war. I'm actually quite interested to see exactly what goes on over here, although we don't really have vision, which is the problem. Certainly looks like the Spanish Navy is blockading a lot of Britain. If we zoom out, it does sometimes show. But yeah, Spain is going to absolutely... Or Spain and Scandinavia. Although Britain's already making some headway in Scandinavia. But yeah, I don't have a lot of hope for them. Let's put it that way. I think Britain are going to get wrecked in this. Units have suffered casualties. Really? Did somebody just pass through us and cause us to get attrition or something? Because we've only got those 3 navies. So I don't know quite why that happened. For some reason we're over our force limit now. We'll take the prestige because we're at negative prestige. So why are we all of a sudden over our force limit? I mean, we might as well stay there. We're still making some money. Get the prestige back up. We can do with some more power projection. Come on, admin. Inflation is still going down, albeit slowly. So yeah, we want to take this one next before... Otherwise we'll end up with more corruption. So we definitely want to take the admin next. It could be a constitutional republic. More trade efficiency. Maybe we've just got a harsh winter somewhere. Yeah, it's here. Maybe it's because we don't have a general. So, with no general, with no maneuver, we're taking attrition in the winter. That's most likely what it is. We do need to get another general. You're actually a better general. The other one's terrible, but he has got 4 maneuver, so we might as well be in the province that has... the poor supply. Britain's actually doing better than I thought they would over here, although everything's being sieged out by Chikora. Almost looks like the Creek sieging it out because it's like the Creek colour, but I mean, Britain has a lot of troops over here, but it's not going well for them. In the meantime, let's have a look on the Cheyenne. Do we have a CB over here yet? Have you guys actually been busy? We do have an Imperialism CB, of course, so we could go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and whack the army maintenance up. We might as well have a fight. So we'll put it down to speed 3. How strong are the Cheyenne going to be? You've got to stay there. That, has this actually gone away? Yeah, that recently reduced autonomy thing sort of comes and goes randomly. So let's go ahead and give you the better general. Let's march you over to here. Now, I do still have military access through French Mexico because they've got the access through me. In fact, I think we might just stay in Caddo. Might be better. And sure, let's go ahead and declare war on the Cheyenne. Nobody's going to come in on either side. So let's just march straight down into their capital. What are the Cheyenne on, actually? They're on Tech 20 Tribal. Well, no, it's just, we are still North American group, but they've embraced the things, haven't they? So they will have as well. But we're still 2 techs ahead of them. So we should still be able to pull this off. The Creek are going to come and help as well. Ever loyal little buddies that they've been throughout this. Breton the Planter, we won't tax them anymore because we are trying to get rid of their Liberty Desire. Not that we're getting any tax from them at all at the moment anyway. So extra 5% of nothing is still nothing. Let us go ahead and detach 1 infantry who's going to sit there. Because we can't guarantee that the Creek are going to do that for us. We should probably detach another one. No, we're not going to do that now because you've just moved in. gained a free military engineer. Let's just stay here and see if we can grab this. We should be able to deal with the creek here quite easily. Brett and the Planter now have a 100% Liberty Desire. Because of their relative power to us. They've got better Diplotech apparently. But that's fine. Let's move over here. 0% chance we're going to grab it on this turn, but we might do. California, of course, is getting involved because they are loyal. And again, we can't core this ourselves, so we're just going to hand it all over to California, basically, is the plan. Hopefully California's Liberty Desire is still low, so we should be okay. So there's that 28%. Let's go and move a 1 stack over here. No, we can't because we're kind of stuck, so... There we go, that province has now been culture converted. So the Creek are going to go and take this province for us. Lovely. We've gained control of that siege. So we can actually move over here now and go and help these guys out. It's 99% war score anyway. But yeah, we want to go down here and if we can, just try and just kill off their last remaining armies. In fact, we're already at 100%. So let's just go in there and we want to, well, we want to flip control over first of all. So California, 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 and California. Then we want to go ahead and offer peace and give all of these over to California. We've got an inflation reduction guy. They've only got 26 ducats. It's not worth the effort. So let's just give all that stuff to California. They've got a few rebels there. You guys might as well just hang around here for a while, just in case they any rebels do pop up. And, yeah, the Liberty Desire is quite high. Of course, making them stronger is always a risk. Give military access to Newfoundland. We can go back down in our maintenance now. Not too much. There is still a potential of a war not working out for us. Now then, Britain. How are things going on with your war? Reduce national tax modifier or lose stability. For how long is this for? 20 years? Take the stability hit then, I think. Just take the stability hit. Looks like that war has ended. Newfoundland's pretty big. Now, did anybody lose or gain anything in that war? It looks like it might have been a white peace. Nothing seems to have changed. You wouldn't accept an alliance because we've still got that recently dishonoured. Take away those 1,000 points. We're still at negative 102. Mostly that's caused by the trust. It'd be difficult to ever get that alliance back. Maybe I should have honoured it, but it just seemed like it wouldn't have gone my way. Request for military access from Spain. Yes. Now Spain are at plus 90. Still negative 93 reasons to be in an alliance, though. So even if we weren't rival to Portugal... I mean, we could rival Great Britain. We could rival Great Britain and then they probably would like me a little bit more, but still probably not enough to do anything. The thing is, I'm trying to ally with people that are clearly in a completely different league to me. That's the issue that we've got going on at the moment here. So, got a decent amount of money. How far are we off on tech for admin? Not terribly. Britain's cancelled military access. That's fine. How's the institution going? Still only embraced it in a single province. And that's the Queen Consort dead. Yeah, so it is present in some of these provinces, but the adoption rate is incredibly slow. And again, part of that problem is because playing as a Native American, the development here is absolutely pathetic. Yeah, your Liberty Desire is going down. Yours is still at 100%. Relative power to the Iroquois, 100. Really? Why do you think your power is so high? You've got 12k troops. Not too sure what you think's going on there. But whatever you think is going on, you're wrong. Oh well. If they want to try and fight for independence, let them. What are we waiting for then? We are waiting for our admin tech. And higher Diplotech would also help. We can get the next Diplotech if we get the admin tech first, or at the same time. Because then we still won't have corruption. And that will help to reduce the Liberty Desire. The admin tech is nearly ready to be done. But still behind on tech. I think we've done a much better job of catching up on tech than we would have done if we were playing pre-institutions. So that's a good thing. Colony's up to 786, so it's sort of 3/4 of the way there. Haven't had a mission for a while. What was the one that we had? Have a university in Onondaga. Yes, that was a mission, wasn't it? A mission that we never did. Completely forgotten about that. Sometimes I just forget about missions. Yeah, we needed a university. Go ahead and do that then. We've also got a fort that is like... Is that well out of date? I think it is. Yeah, because we can build like fortresses now. So yeah, the fort's well out of date. So I should probably upgrade that. And we've done this whole game with just like a single fort as well. 693. And we need 709. Truce with Britain has ended. They're still going to hate me though. How many do we make per month? 7. So it's going to take 2 months to be able to grab this. And then how far are we off the Diplo? 36 September. So less than a year away from getting the next Diplotech as well. Well, we're coming up to the end of the video because, again, there's not really a huge deal of things that I can do right now. We'll save the idea group because we don't know what we're going to do yet. But like I said to you guys, please do let me know what you think we should do. Should we carry on? Or shall we just retire it? I'm kind of leaning towards retiring it. I've had a lot of fun doing... I'm just going to pause up for the moment so I don't have to concentrate on what I'm doing and I can just talk. I have enjoyed this campaign playing as the Iroquois. I think we actually did quite well to get from the size that we were to the size that we are. It's unfortunate that we're stuck in a position where we can't really attack anybody. The main factor in that is that Spain became too powerful by integrating France. If Spain and France had have both been independent, and then we'd have had Great Britain, France and Spain to choose from as, and potentially work against each other, we could have found one to ally with and use them to fight against the other. But given the fact that the only people we've really got we can deal with are Portugal, Spain and Great Britain, Portugal and Spain are allied and don't want to touch us, and Great Britain, I didn't honour their call to arms because I knew I'd have got steamrolled anyway. I mean, chances are I probably wouldn't have lost anything in the war, but I just really didn't want to get involved with it at the time. But like I said, Mandate of Heaven should be coming out in a week or two. Hopefully I'll get an early copy, and it might be fun to try something in East Asia, maybe play as Ming or one of the other Chinese nations. So let me know your thoughts in the comments whether or not you think we should carry on with this. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'll see you next time one way or the other. And until then, goodbye for now.